We used to be extreme kids, now we all got mortgages. We used to be cool, now that time has gone. Get the fuck off our lawn.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to DadBodPod. My name is Andrew.
My name is Brian!
And I am so excited to be here, dude. If you are also excited to be here, welcome. If this is your first time, we are two dads out of Wesley Chapel that do dad stuff. We talk about dad stuff. We live the dad life. And we try to make you laugh. Dad. If this is not your first time, then you already know the drill. How are you all? Brian, how are you?
Bro, I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm awesome.
How was your week?
It was good.
Mine was too, dude. I don't think I have any complaints, really.
No, I don't.
Other than the normal complaints, I sure do wish that our every other Friday afternoon situation would get fixed because I hate coming in that frustrated.
Yep.
I will leave out a large chunk of it, but I do want to talk about one thing that affected me this weekend, and that is, can we just talk about the amount of traffic in Wesley Chapel around 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock?
It's insane.
What is happening? Dude, I left here at 3:30 to go to the bank, which is 2 lights down. And then I was like, I need to eat something because I'm not going to have another break till 9. So there is no way, there's no reason under the sun why it should take me an hour and a half to go 3 lights down to the bank, cash a check, and then go 3 lights back to Wendy's, and then come back here.
Right.
But because of the construction, I had to go down to the bank, back up, then to Wendy's, and then I had to go under the interstate. And I know this doesn't mean anything to any of you listeners out there, but just, it was a pain in the ass. That's all there is to it. I wish they would get their shit done.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness
Finish.
gracious. Other than that, dude, no complaints at all. Thanksgiving is coming up pretty soon. I'm looking forward to that. Let's go with...
Turkey Day.
I just realized that my girlfriend's mom is hosting Thanksgiving this year, which is always fun. So we're going to go and sous vide a turkey.
Perfect.
All right. So shall we get started with the episode? I almost said lesson. Shall we get started with the lesson? Settle in there, Darmy. All right. So we start with old business.
Yep.
I was checking in with song requests, and I couldn't find any in the emails, but then you, at the 11th hour, had told me you had a friend who requested a song for us, so please.
I had a friend that chimed in and said we should do It Was a Good Day by Ice Cube. Ooh, wow.
Not Vanilla Ice?
No, Ice Cube.
Ice Cube, okay, good. I thought you said Vanilla Ice earlier, and I was like, I don't want to do Vanilla Ice.
No, man. Ice Cube.
Ice Cube, all right, cool.
Yep.
I'm not familiar with the song, but I'll check it out.
Yep.
Do you know the song?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so if we were gonna cover it, because I hate doing straight covers. We have to put our spin on it.
Yep.
What kind of spin?
I think we should do it like slow and jazzy.
Okay, I can feel that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Is it a hip hop song?
Yeah.
Since it's Ice Cube, I would imagine.
Yep.
Is it like an aggressive hip, like his body count style?
Nope.
No.
It's like
that wasn't
real.
him, was it?
It's real chill. That's Ice-T.
Is that Billy Springsteen?
Nope. Ice Cube, Ice-T, Vanilla Ice.
Great. Moving on then.
Yep.
I was thinking, dude. Do you remember our last Jams and Jellies? Do you remember what it was?
Monster Smash.
I don't know if that's a jam. I guess that was kind of like a parody song, though.
Yeah.
I think in my head, the last time we really did a Jams and Jellies was a Golden Girls theme.
Yeah.
So I think we're due.
Here we are.
I think we're due for Jams and Jellies. I don't know about this Ice-T song.
Oh, well,
but
let's say this. Let's tell the listeners next week you got something coming.
You got something coming. Nobody asked for it. You probably don't want it, but you're getting it anyways.
We're coming in you.
Let's go. We are, and we'll probably use this product that we have become so familiar with lately.
Yep.
We had no idea that there was a whole market for fake cum, but listen, Cum, the company called Cum. You don't need to spend lots of money on chemicals. We are here, and we are ready to supply. Just get at us, DadBodPod@gmail.com. We will supply you with all of it.
Plenty of dad cooms.
Yeah, you can even market it as maybe we should move on.
Let's talk to our sponsors.
Yeah, right now, a word from our sponsor. This episode of Dad Bod was sponsored by Cum.
He's coming, he's going. Here he goes.
Here he comes. We got to move on. Or maybe we should reach out to him. Dude.
And next, I got that. I got that.
You got that?
Yep.
I want to talk about the state of the Darmy. Dude, you know, our numbers, they ebb and they flow. Sometimes, specifically the shorts, sometimes the shorts do really well for what we are. And sometimes, like, literally the shorts do zero. And a lot of it, I think, has to do with even though we put something out on YouTube, it's not super visually appealing, except the other day, we did a secret behind-the-scenes sort of short, and that thing actually got some pretty good numbers. So I want to say thank you to everybody that checked that out. If you haven't checked it out, thank you. Or if you haven't checked it out, go and check it out. And then I'll say thank you to you, too. But it was fun. It was just like a little behind-the-scenes thing. I don't think people realize that we're doing this in, like, the middle of a building.
Right.
You know, so it's cool to kind of just give everybody a peek behind the curtain. Speaking of curtains, Brian,
Yep.
I took my kids to see Five Nights at
Freddy's?
Freddy's. Thank you. And I realized that I don't think I had been in the theater since COVID, which was Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yep.
I have a very personal relationship with the movie theater idea, the idea of the movie theater. I used to hold them sacred in my heart. I used to work there's a movie theater about 3 miles down the road from us that I used to work at. And I left right after I left, there was a gentleman that decided to try to exercise his stand your ground right using a firearm. And there was violence that was...
I remember that. That was at that theater?
That was like right after I left. And I got to tell you, when I heard that story, my heart was broken. My heart was broken. And look, my heart is always broken when there are acts of violence and mass shootings. They always are.
Yep.
And no, it doesn't matter where they are. But it's just that my heart is broken in a additional way when it's schools and concert venues and theaters. And when The Dark Knight came out, and that one, that hurt too. Like, it all hurt, all of it. Anyways, they used to be so different, theaters. They used to be sacred, dude. Like, first of all, obviously, 30 years ago, you did not have phones in the theaters, so you didn't have that, you know. The worst thing you had was cigarettes in the theaters. But going to the theater used to be an event. Like, you used to dress up for it, and you would get like popcorn and soda, but you would also get like a cartoon and a newsreel, and there'd be an organ player, and it used to be a really big thing. Now, I went to the theater with my kids. And I understand it's a kids-ish movie. It's PG-13, so some of those kids should not have been there.
No.
PG-13. It was a Blumhouse movie.
Right.
Like, what did they do? Blumhouse. Saw?
Shit. Yeah, they did Saw.
They did Saw. This is the same production company that did Saw. You should not bring your kid there. But there was a bunch of kids there, and there was just no regard to anybody else watching the fucking movie. They got up, they got down. And I also noticed that theaters are so desperately trying to get you into their seats that they're offering, like, and the movie theater that I used to work at did this too. They offering meals at your seats. The problem with the theater that I went to is that they offered meal service throughout the whole movie, which meant I had a fucking waiter come and block my view every 5 seconds because the fat ass in front of me kept ordering drinks or whatever. Terrible system. But there's no real good system for that. I could go on and on about movie theaters and movies, and I think I will, because we're going to talk about fucking Hollywood.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck. That's the one. Brian, you like movies.
I do.
How much?
I love movies.
Do you think movies have the power to move you?
Yes.
Has a movie ever changed the way you think about life?
Yes.
Has a movie ever changed the way you think about something that you knew was... Like, did you ever walk into a movie, for example, knowing the sky was blue and walk out thinking something else?
Yes.
Have you ever walked out of a movie theater?
No.
Never walked out of a movie? I have. What do you have any... before we go any further, do you have any fun, promiscuous, slightly illegal experiences in a movie theater?
I mean, I've gotten plenty of blowies in movie theaters.
I have never done anything bad in a movie theater, but I have definitely caught people doing things in a movie theater. Can I tell you about this one slimy fucking guy real quick? Okay. So I'm working at this theater, and it's closed now, so I guess I can tell you, but it was a Cobb Theater over there in Wesley Chapel. And it was middle of the day, Wednesday, right? And I'm a manager, so I have the ability to sort of leave... I don't have a post. I can patrol the whole theater. And I noticed there is a guy, probably about our age, and a girl, young. That's all I can tell you. I didn't feel right. So they go in and it's the middle of the day and they go and see a horror movie. Brian, does he think he's slick? You're going to take potentially an underage girl to a horror movie on a Wednesday. She should be in school. At least she looks like she should be in school. Anyways, so I let him chill for a little bit. And then I go in there and she's on top of him. I catch them. And I catch them and I tell them that they got to go out. And as they're composing themselves, I leave, right? And I get all of the people that are working the registers. I say, when these guys come out, applaud. And they did.
Awesome.
So as they walked out. And then this dude had the fucking balls to come back in and be like, I can't believe you guys did that. You embarrassed her, blah, blah, blah. And I'm not confrontational, but I looked right at this dude and I said, dude, I know what you're doing. I know what's up. And if you don't want me to tell the person that you're actually seeing that you brought her in and did what you were doing in there, I suggest you leave. I took a gamble. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know who this person. It could have been his wife. I took a gamble, but the guy shut up real quick and walked out.
Yep.
So, yeah, movie theaters, they're sacred to me. I spent a lot of time in a projection booth. I loved working. I shit my pants in a projection booth. But anyways, do you have any fun besides the blowies? Do you have any specific stories?
No, because you know what? Honestly, unless I was there with like a new date
Mm-hmm.
and like it got weird,
Mm-hmm.
I also have a good respect.
Mm-hmm.
Like when people are yelling and screaming and throwing popcorn and shit,
Shut the fuck up.
it's like we're not at
Chuck E. Cheese.
yeah, or what was I thinking? The Halloween movie. Yeah, we were just talking about it.
Five Nights at Freddy's?
No.
The Halloween movie? Which one?
Where they throw stuff at the screen.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, if we're at Rocky Horror, then do that.
Yeah, true.
But we're not at something like that.
Right.
So watch the movie. Shut up.
Shut the fuck up. Shut your kids up or
Yep.
don't bring your kids. If you
Right.
can't control your kids, get the fuck out of the theater.
Yep.
All right, shall we do the history of Hollywood?
Let's do it.
Before I get pissed off for no reason at all? Great.
Let's do it.
The history of Hollywood. Hollywood, as we know it today, started its life in the second decade of the 20th century with the rise of production facilities in South California. They were created there by numerous filmmakers who moved their businesses from New York in search of a more consistent climate for round-the-year filming. And of course, to escape fees imposed by Thomas Edison, who owned many patents on the movie-making process. As the production capability of filmmakers grew, the Californian movie industry focused on the city of Los Angeles. Basically, what they're saying is the influx of immigrants in the United States quickly forced this new workforce to find new business ventures. This meant that they were available to do the jobs that you may not wanted to do. There were 5 big movie studios in the beginning. Are you ready?
Yep.
Paramount, Fox, Warner, RKO, and MGM were the supreme rulers of the U.S. movie industry between the 20s and the 50s, dominating the theaters and creating around 700 movies at the height of the short movie popularity in the 20s. Can you imagine being alive back
Yeah,
then, dude?
it'd be awesome.
Do you think if we could time travel and go back to the 20s with the knowledge that we have now, do you think we could make it in any venture that we wanted?
Yeah.
I think we're too goofy. I mean, especially if it's silent film era. How do we do dick and fart jokes in the 20s?
We just pull our dicks out and fart.
Okay, sounds good. The golden age of Hollywood cinema started with the release of the first long-running feature film, The Jazz Singer. In 1927, the popularity of this movie quickly elevated Warner Brothers into the U.S., with the ever-rising number of people seeking entertainment on silver screens and the adventures of their favorite film stars, especially child sensation Shirley Temple.
Yep.
She's got animal crackers in her soup, monkeys and rabbits.
Yep. I remember that.
Loop-de-loop. Okay. All right, by 1950, there were like 19,000 theaters. The golden age of Hollywood was over, however, because of WW2 and the rise of television forced Hollywood had to figure out what to do after that.
Yep.
All right, after World War II, film studios began to move outside of Hollywood. The practice of filming on location emptied many of the famous lots and sound stages and turned them over to television show producers. So we have Hollywood movies going off and filming in various locations,
Right.
and these giant empty buildings and these TV shows need some places to film.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yep.
I love that. Did I just fuck something up? I don't think so, but let me just check real quick. No, I did not. We're good. Okay, moving on with that. Among the features of Hollywood, aside from its working studios, are the Hollywood Bowl in 1919, a natural amphitheater used since 1922 for summertime concerts under the stars. The Greek Theater in Griffith Park, also a concert venue. Gourmets Gourmands? The Chinese Theater, dude. How do you say that? Come on.
Yeah.
Okay, that one. With footprints and handprints of many stars in its concrete, and the Hollywood Wax Museum with numerous wax figures of celebrities, and in the back room, also their dicks. The Walk of Fame pays tribute to many of the celebrities in the entertainment industry. Most visible symbol of the district of the Hollywood is, of course, the sign that overlooks the area. First built in 1923, the new sign was erected in 78. The sign originally said, do you know?
No.
Hollywood Land.
Really?
To advertise new homes being developed in the area, but the sign fell into disrepair, and the land section was removed in the 40s when the sign was refurbished.
Cool.
Did you know that?
No.
I didn't either. I mean, I learned it when I read.
Yeah.
Yeah. Many stars past and present living in neighboring communities such as Beverly Hills and Bel Air, and the Hollywood Forever Cemetery contains the crypts of such performers as Rudolph Valentino, Douglas Fairbanks, and Tyrone Powers. Hollywood Boulevard, a long and chic thoroughfare, became rather tawdry with the demise of old studio Hollywood, but it underwent regeneration beginning in the late 20th century. The Egyptian Theater, built in 1922, for example, was fully restored in the 90s and became home to an American Cinema House, a nonprofit organization dedicated to the presentation of motion pictures.
Cool.
How about that? Okay, so one of the first storytelling movies was The Count of Monte Cristo,
Yeah.
which was completed in Hollywood after its filming had begun in Chicago in 1911. A site on Sunset Boulevard was turned into Hollywood's first studio, and soon about 20 companies were producing films in the area. A bunch of people, blah, 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 blah. That's about all I got. Hollywood in its golden age. Among some of the writers who were fascinated by Hollywood in its golden age were F. Scott Fitzgerald, Aldous Huxley, Evan Waugh, and Nathaniel West. How about that?
Cool.
Some of the, the last thing is by all of that, 20th Century Fox, MGM, Paramount Pictures, Columbia Pictures, Warner Pictures, they were all there.
What was RKO?
I don't know. I forgot. I
Yeah.
didn't put that in.
I was going to, because that was the only one I never heard of.
I've never heard of that one either.
Yeah.
But hey, that's cool though, man.
All right.
That was the history of Hollywood.
I love it.
Yeah. Brian, I want you to think in that big, beautiful brain of yours. Do you have any favorite filmmakers? Let's start there. Now, hold on. I wanted to write down, let's go with directors. Do you have any favorite directors?
Let me think.
Sure.
I can never remember his name.
What movie does he do?
Pulp Fiction.
Tarantino.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Quentin, awesome.
Yep.
Eli Roth,
Mm-hmm.
awesome.
What movie did he do?
A lot.
Okay.
He's done all the Blumhouse.
Okay.
I think he invented Blumhouse.
With a guy named Bloom, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would be like, shouldn't that be Rothhouse then?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the money thing.
Right. So I don't know how that whole thing works out, but he does all the Blumhouse movies.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. I'm a big fan of like old horror.
Mm-hmm. Alfred Hitchcock?
Yeah.
You like Alfred Hitchcock?
Dude.
Yeah. He was
Yeah.
cool.
Absolutely.
Psycho.
Yep.
The
Birds.
Yeah. That's a good one.
I mean, all that is just like, it's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, because it was also like Alfred Hitchcock, there was nothing gory.
True. It was all like psycho.
Yep. It was all in your brain,
Yeah.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
So you saw something that looked gory, but there was no blood. It just seemed like, ugh.
Do you have a favorite modern director? So what do you think about maybe Nolan?
No one knew.
Christopher.
Yeah.
What about James Gunn?
Yeah.
J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
What did you think about Spielberg?
I like it, but I feel like the movies are overproduced.
Yeah. Well, I think he's made too many Indiana Joneses. Calm down with all that.
Also, same as what's his name?
You know who I like? Edgar Wright.
Who's that?
He did Scott Pilgrim.
Oh yeah.
He was going to do an Ant-Man movie that I thought would have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
He also, I think he did this movie. I can't remember exactly what the title is. I think it's called Drive or something, but it has to do with stealing cars and music. And like all the scenes are set to music in a weird way. And
Okay.
yeah, I got to check it out. All right, so directors.
Wait, how about Frank Miller?
He's a comic book.
I know, wait, like,
Sin City?
yeah,
I don't know if he directed Sin City. I think he just wrote the books. Maybe he did direct Sin City.
I think he
That
did.
makes sense. That would make sense.
Yeah,
Okay. But has he done anything else then?
I don't think so, but
Okay. So if here's a really interesting point. Then there's two schools of thought on this. If you make a movie and you direct it, but it's your shit and you haven't directed anybody else's, then are you a director?
right,
Or are you just making your own shit?
right,
I would say Frank Miller in that instance is a director because he had studio backing.
right.
Yeah. Martin Scorsese,
Oh, love him,
Francis Ford Coppola.
love him.
Who directed the Pink Panther movies with Peter Sellers? Do you know? don't-
Peter North.
I don't think so.
No.
The Pink Panther directed them clearly, but those movies were great. Did you ever see any of those?
No.
Okay. Mel Brooks.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Goddamn.
Thank God we said him, right?
Genius,
Can you
yeah.
imagine the comments we would have gotten if we didn't?
Yeah.
How about, do you have any directors that you know are bad?
I don't know, because when I watch a bad movie,
Mm-hmm.
I don't look to see who directed it. I'm just like, fuck this movie.
All right. Well, what about Michael Bay?
Overproduced.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He hasn't made a good movie, just expensive, blowy-uppy movies.
Right.
What
And-
about...
and so this is what I tell my students for music.
Mhm.
I'm like, you need pauses,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah. You
Like,
you have to ebb and flow.
Yep. There is a pause in music for a reason.
Yep.
You can't just keep playing because it's a yin and yang of life. There's no light without darkness. There's no happiness without sadness. If you do a super freaking
Awesome Phil.
awesome film, but it's all just explosions and gunshots and there's no plot.
And boobs.
Who gives a shit?
I mean, I like boobs.
I know, but there's no boobs.
Oh. So there's a little bit of boobs. Megan Fox shows are... No, there's no nipple, but like... Anyways. Do you know who Brett Ratner is?
No.
X-Men 3. He... Sexual allegations.
Oh,
He's an asshole.
of course.
Harvey Weinstein.
Nope.
He's a producer,
Yep.
I think. Producers are fun. What do they do? What do producers do? Who's a famous producer?
Well, so a lot of the directors that I like
And actors produce as well.
are actor producer. I mean, sorry, producer director.
Right. Ben Affleck.
Who fleck?
Ben Affleck.
Who fleck?
Affleck. Affleck.
Who fleck?
He, Argo. He directed, produced, and starred in Argo.
Yep.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, speaking of Argo, how about Fargo?
Oh, that's a great one. That's a
So-
great both movie and show.
Who directed that?
Oh, the Coen brothers.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Why did we need to talk about them?
Oh God. Oh, brother, where art thou? Right.
And what else?
Which one?
Dumb and Dumber?
They did Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
And what else? Tons of movies.
Yeah. No, they did a lot.
So yeah, I'm glad we talked about them too.
Coen brothers.
Yep.
Who did? Oh shit. I just thought of one and I was like, oh man. What about Tim Burton?
Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah. Here's an interesting thing. Name me one Disney director. Go.
Walt Disney.
Exactly. Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, Disney doesn't really give credit to their production. I mean, you think of like the Russo brothers for Marvel and Kevin Feige. He's a
Yep.
producer. There's a famous producer, Kevin fucking Feige. He produced stuff.
But you're right. Disney, if you're under that umbrella, you aren't getting credit.
You're more
for
of a
shit.
number.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know who the gaffer was on
Right.
the Civil War.
Nope.
Mm.
Come get your paycheck.
Come get your paycheck. If you're lucky.
Yep.
Yeah. Come get these tax
Yep.
breaks
Yep.
instead of a paycheck.
Yep.
From what I hear. Anyways, all right. So what else? Let's see. We did director, producer. I guess we can go move on to actors. Do you have a favorite actor? Like if there's like, oh my God, I have to see that if he's in it. Or she. Uh-oh.
Why you gonna ask me this?
Because we're talking about...
Why you gotta do this to me?
Because we're talking... You can just list several. You know, obviously, if Will Ferrell is in something, I'm going to be inclined to see it.
I like Will Ferrell. I love Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah?
I don't care. I have no shame. I don't give a fuck.
Just tell me.
I like Ryan Reynolds is like my...
Oh my God, he's hilarious. On all the Deadpool movies are great. And you know what? Sometimes, on a very rare night, when I'm very extra sleepy, Green Lantern.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's terrible. I hate it. But I'll watch it.
It's a good sleep movie.
Yeah, if I need to fall asleep, Green Lantern or the Dragon Ball Z movie.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a good thing we should talk about, dude. Guilty pleasures. What's a bad movie that you love? And it's like you can't watch it with somebody else because you know it's bad.
Class of 1999.
Oh, I was supposed to watch that this week. We didn't do that. So I have several. I have several movies that like I will watch by myself, but with nobody. One of them is the Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yep. Not the blue people, but like the cartoon. Yep. M. Night Shyamalan did that one, and it's terrible. Yep. It's awful. I also really like the Transformers movie. Not Michael Bay, but the 86 or 84, 86. That's a bad movie, objectionably, but I love it.
I balance my life between 80s horror movies, which nobody wants to watch.
Like Toxic Avenger, Evil Dead.
Oh, The Blob.
The Blob. Oh, that's a good one. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Yep.
80s horror, The Fly.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I balance my life out between that and like sometimes when I'm just by myself, I watch The Little Mermaid, the original one.
Fuck yeah.
I fucking love that movie.
Fuck yes, dude. I fucking love. Is that why Satan did Under the Sea?
Yeah. Look at these things. Aren't they neat?
That's so cool.
Why didn't you think my collection's complete?
We need to do the Dad Bod Under Little Mermaid musical in which you play Ariel. Part of your world. You lean heavy into the Italian.
Just fat guy with chest hair popping out. Hey, Eric, you gotta smoke.
Get your friend in here. Oh my God. Hey, producers, give us money. We will make this happen. That's ridiculous. All right. Shall we move on to the next thing? All right. What are we even? This is the next thing. Oh, let's talk about the future of movies real quick. So one of the things I noticed, and what I've been continuing to notice, is when I saw the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, there were not one, not three, but two cameo appearances by YouTubers. And I had to find out who these YouTubers were because at the time when they made their on-screen appearance, all the little shits lost their shit.
Right.
And I leaned over to my stepson and I said, "Hey,
who is that?
Who is that? What am I doing here?" You know?
Yep.
And he explained it to me, and what the fuck? And then it happened again, a different guy, and what the fuck? Yep. Why are YouTubers getting into movies?
Yep.
You know, and I guess it's been happening since Bieber, right?
Right.
What are you gonna do?
If you go viral on the internet, there's a good chance you're gonna end up making some kind of weird career out of it.
Yeah, maybe.
For something. Mm-hmm. Look at Bad Barbie.
Oh, yeah. We're not trying to go viral. We're just trying to make people laugh.
Yep.
And honestly, we're just doing it for funsies.
Yep.
But if somebody came to us with some real money to
so it's funny. Did you ever see Hot Tub Time Machine?
Yeah, of course.
The chubby little dude with the glasses?
Yeah, that guy. He's in a lot of stuff.
But he started out just doing YouTube videos.
Oh, really? Is that how he got his start? I had no idea.
Yep.
No idea at all. Good for him.
And he's funny as shit.
Good for him.
Yep.
Did you see, speaking of John, you remember John Krasinski?
Yeah.
The guy that played Jim at The Office? Did you see when he did like 2 YouTube videos over the pandemic, like some good news? And then he immediately sold the show for like a bunch of money. And then he hasn't come back since. The end. I thought that was kind of a shitty thing.
He was good in The Quiet Place.
Yeah, he was real good in The Quiet Place. He was fun as Reed Richards, too, in that one Marvel movie that he was in. Yeah.
Yep.
Interesting. This is part of the reason why we're doing this now is so that we can hop on the trend. But right before we hit record, like this morning, or maybe it was last night, the actor strike was declared over.
Yep.
Done. I don't know any details about it, but I also know that the writer strike ended like, what, a month or two before that?
Yep.
I'm so glad to hear that. the studios had to cave in because if they wait any longer, they're going to get delayed for summer.
Right.
Because they got to do reshoots and shit. But Brian, do you know what one of the sticking points of this whole strike was?
What?
Protections against AI and the use of your likenesses, most of all after you were gone.
Right.
Like, yeah. So I really hope they got that shit figured out.
So you know what just happened? Actually, I saw today.
What?
I forgot which rapper it was. Some rapper. Random person on the computer created an AI rap with them.
Uh-huh.
And now the song is on the top 10 charts. And he's not getting any credit for it.
Oh my God, that's terrible and terrifying.
So they're literally, the AI took his voice, took his image, created a music video and a song in its top 10. And he won't see a dime from it. You can't do that.
Ridiculous.
Yep.
That's ridiculous. But I guess the way the contracts were now, like if you went and did a movie, the studio would do a scan of your face, and then they could put you in future movies without calling you or paying.
Right.
And then after you died, they can do that forever without paying anybody.
I mean, look at Tupac.
Oh, shit. All right, let's move on. Really quickly, this is the part of the show where we talk about movies, but the whole episode is about movies. I want to talk about one movie in particular because it's a very meta movie. It's a movie about making movies. It's called Inception. Did you know that? Did you hear about the whole it's about making movies?
No, but you know what's funny about that?
What?
We talked about sleepy movies.
Yeah? Is that one of them for you?
As soon as it came out, I put it on and I was like, this is incredible.
Dude, what about, and this is how I knew I reached dad status when the new Batman came out.
I just finished it
Really? What happens?
a week ago.
Uh-huh. What happens?
I don't know. But it took me 6 times to finish that movie.
I can't. If I'm falling asleep in your Batman movie, there's something wrong with your
Right.
Batman movie.
Right.
I used to say that, but now I just think I'm old.
And I used to say that about the Inception movie. I'm like, well, they keep showing people sleeping.
Yeah.
So,
It just makes me think I want to sleep. And it's Inception.
Right.
So I keep thinking about sleeping.
yep.
My goodness. All right. Do we want to talk anything more about movies? That was a good chunk of time, dude.
Yeah,
What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
Shall we move on to segments?
Segments.
Segment time, everybody. All right, let me run down the list. The first segment we're going to do is called Quoted Quotes. I have a list. You have a list. We're going to run down these quotes and see if we can tell you what movie they're from, and even better, who said it. We're going to try to keep score, but I don't think we have the same amount on each page, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, let's do a score anyways.
All right, we'll do a score anyways. After that, I've got a bunch of fan theories that are fun to talk about.
Yeah.
And then after that, I've got a bunch of accidents that happened on set that are fun to talk about. Then
Yep.
dad jokes. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Awesome. First one is Quoted Quotes. All right. We want to go back and forth?
Bring it.
Okay. First one I have for you should be very easy. And if you want to give me a character, any of them will do. May the Force be with you.
Star Wars.
Okay. And who said it?
Luke Skywalker.
Sure. So that would be worth 2 points or
Yep.
1 full point?
2 points.
2 points. Okay. You go.
Okay. Hasta la vista, baby.
Is it Terminator? I don't know if it's 1, 2, or 3. I'm gonna say 1. Is it?
No.
Shit. Which one is it? 2. All right. Well, it was Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Carrie, so
I'm
I get
still
1.
giving you 2 points.
No, give me 1 point. We're keeping score.
Okay.
1 point.
Okay.
Here, we'll just pass the pen back and forth. All right. All right. Here you go. Ready?
Go.
There's no place like home.
Judy Garland
Mm-hmm.
in
Come on. La 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 la.
the name of the movie is not Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
No, it sure isn't. I was just hoping it would, It is the movie.
Hold on, I got it. 1 second.
Okay.
Wow, why is this taking me long?
If you don't get it, as soon as you hear it, you're gonna get so mad.
I know. Hold on, just give me 1 second.
Okay.
It's,
Yeah.
what? The fuck?
You have glitched the fuck out.
I
dude.
did.
Come on.
Yellow Brick Road.
Yeah. The Tin Man.
Yeah. The Lion.
Uh-huh.
All that shit.
Yeah.
I don't like this. I don't like that my brain's not working right now.
Do you give up?
No. Hold on. I need one more second. All right, and then I'll give up. Little people.
Oh God.
Oz.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Oswald.
No.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh God. Can I give you one hint that
Yeah,
has nothing to do with the movie? What is Harry Potter?
The Wizard of Oz.
Thank you. God damn it. You get 1 point for
Yeah,
that.
give me one. Okay, ready?
Ready? All right.
Wait,
Ready?
My turn.
Is it your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Wow. You don't understand. I could have had class. I could have been a contender. Could have been somebody instead of a bum, which is what I am.
Is it Rocky?
No.
Okay. Then I have no idea.
On the waterfront.
Must be some old movie.
Yeah, I got nothing on that.
All right, ready?
Yep.
I'm the king of the world.
Leonardo DiCaprio, Titanic.
Good. Your turn.
Bond. James Bond.
What
movie's that from?
is it? James Bond?
Which one?
I don't know. Golden Pussy or
No, that's a different one.
Pussycat Dolls or Octopussy.
Yeah.
Is it Octopussy?
Nope.
Something about pussy.
Nope.
James Bond loves pussy.
Yep, he does.
I don't know, dude.
Dr. Pussy.
All right, I get 1 point for Dr. Pussy.
Dr. No.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Carpe diem. Seize the day, boys. Make your lives extraordinary.
Dead Poet Society.
Nice. Who said it? Come on, dude.
Hold on.
Bro.
What? Mork and Mindy.
Yeah, that's the guy. Mrs. Doubtfire. The Aladdin.
I don't trust men because I used to be one.
Because I used to be one. Yeah, that's the guy. What was his name?
Robin Williams.
Thank you. Nice job. All right, ready?
Me.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Steal my thunder, bro.
Sorry.
Hey. You talking to me?
Taxi Driver.
Ah!
Al Pacino. No, Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro.
I'll give it to you.
Okay, thanks.
Same person.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
Elementary, my dear Watson.
From Sherlock Holmes?
Yes. Who said it?
Sherlock.
Yeah, but who was the last one to play Sherlock Holmes? Do you remember?
Oh, Robert Downey Jr.
Yes. Or it might have been Cumbersnatch. I'm not sure. Cumberbash.
Come in or snatch.
Dumberblash.
Come in or snatch.
Bend over and come in or snatch.
All right, if you don't get this one, I'll be so disappointed.
We won't be friends anymore?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roads! Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Well, Doc Brown said that at the end of Back to the Future 1.
Yes, indeed.
And I guess in the beginning of Back to the Future 2?
Yep.
Maybe. All right, how about this one? It's alive!
Frankenstein?
That was the movie. Who said it?
Dr. Frankenstein.
Good. Well, some people think that the monster is named
Yeah.
Frankenstein, you know? All right, your turn.
All right. That'll do, pig. That'll do.
That's what I used to say to my ex-girlfriends.
Why do you think they're exes?
I'm just kidding. I am just kidding. I might cut that out. No, Babe.
Yep.
Oh, God. I don't know that guy's name. The farmer?
Yep.
I'm just going to say the farmer.
Yep. That'll
All right.
work.
I'll just do one for that one. Go ahead.
No, your turn. I just
Oh,
went
I'll be back.
Terminator.
Mm-hmm.
Arnold.
Mm-hmm. Your turn.
Got. I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
I have no idea. No idea.
Midnight Cowboy.
Ugh. You're going to need a bigger boat.
Jaws.
Who said it?
The guy from Jaws.
Okay. That sounds good. Your turn.
No idea who his name
I don't know that guy.
Yeah.
Richard Dreyfuss?
is. It?
Louis
No.
Dreyfus?
It might be.
Mm.
You might be right. All right. It was beauty that killed the beast.
Gaston said it in Beauty and the Beast? What?
King Kong.
Oh, shit. Wow. I fucked that up. How about this one? Here's looking at you, kid. Mm-hmm. It's a black and white movie.
I know.
Okay. Airplane in the background.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I picture him and I picture the scene.
Okay.
I just don't know what his name is. Was it from
Hmm.
Nope.
Casablanca.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. You go.
Got. As if
Clueless? Nice.
By who?
Oh. I don't remember her name.
She was one of my first crushes.
Alicia Silverstone?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't remember her character's name. So.
That's all you need to know.
All right, cool. How about this one? There's no crying in baseball.
That is from A League of Their Own,
Mm-hmm.
and that is Tom Hanks.
Nice. Nice. How about you go? Go ahead.
Here's Johnny.
Oh, Jack Nicholson in The Shining.
Thank you, sir.
Nice.
Good one.
How about You Can't Handle the Truth?
A Few Good Men.
Yes. Who said it?
Jack Black.
No, I don't think so. Was it? Is Tom Cruise in that movie?
Yeah, he is.
Is that?
But it wasn't him who said it. Because I would have said his name.
Yeah. Okay. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
How about Life is a Banquet and most poor suckers are starving to death?
No idea.
Auntie Mame. Wait, it's not my turn. It's your turn.
Oh.
You go.
Rosebud.
Citizen Kane.
Yes.
I don't remember. Orson Welles, I think.
Was there Orson Welles?
I think Orson Welles was in that one.
All right.
I'm taking 2 on that
Yeah.
one, bro. You is kind. You is smart. You is important. I probably shouldn't have done the voice.
No idea.
The Help.
Oh, I never saw it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm out, so you go.
Oh, dang! I got a lot more.
All right.
All right, let's do.
You can just pick and choose because you won.
I'll have what she's having.
No idea.
You don't remember that scene?
In what movie?
All right, let's play it out real quick.
Okay, go.
Ready?
Uh-huh.
Guys have it so easy. They just get to, like have sex and it's done. Girls have to like fake orgasms and they have to. I'll have what she's having.
I'm sure I've seen the movie.
When Harry Met Sally.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
When they're in the diner?
It's been forever.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Yep.
I know you got this one. Inconceivable.
I don't remember the guy's name, but that's the Princess Brides.
Yeah, that's all we need to know. Let's see. I'm gonna do 2 more.
Okay.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Nope.
Dirty Dancing.
Oh. Okay. Next one.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Oh, Sandlot.
Yep.
But I don't remember who says it. One of the dads?
That was the big dude.
Okay. That was fun. You win. You're better at movie quotes. What's some movie quotes that you use on a regular basis besides "she's gone from suck to blow" and the other one? What's the other one you use all the time?
I don't know. I quote movies way too much.
We both quote movies. I had a real problem with it when I was in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think I quoted Family Guy the most.
Yeah.
Shall we move on then?
Yep.
Moving on. All right. The next thing we're doing is fanatic fan theories. I have a couple of fan theories here. You want to hear them?
Yes.
Great.
Shoot.
Let's talk about them after I say them. Okay. The first one is all of the Pixar films are set in one shared universe. Do you know this theory?
No.
Okay, it's called the Pixar theory, and due to enormous success of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, shared universes are all the rage in Hollywood right now, so naturally fans have been examining other franchises to find clues that support their claim that also take place in the same fictional universe. Our prominent and compelling fan theory stipulates that all of Pixar animated films share the same universe. Inspired by a video on Cracked, this person created the Pixar theory. The theory argues that every Pixar movie is connected and that there is an observable timeline that ties it all together. The theory is much too complex to discuss in full here, but luckily this guy has an informative video. I watched the video. You ready? Okay. It starts with like the good dinosaur.
Yep.
And then it continues to Toy Story. And then Wall-E. No, but while Wall-E is happening, like right before Wall-E, it does Cars, and then Wall-E. Also A Bug's Life is in there somewhere. Anyways,
Life of Pets?
that's not Pixar.
Oh.
That's DreamWorks, I think.
Was it?
Maybe. Anyways, doesn't matter. All the way up here is Monsters Inc. that like loops back around here to Brave.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. It's weird. It's a weird. When you read into it, you're like, oh yeah, yeah, that's cool. Anyways, the Pixar theory. Next one. Aladdin takes place in the distant future. I love this one. All right. Disney's Aladdin is set in ancient times in the fictional kingdom of Agrabah. However, while the setting of Aladdin may have the look and feel of ancient times, there's a popular theory that argues that the film is actually set thousands of years in the future. The key to this theory is the genie. He drops numerous hints in his dialogue that supports it. For instance, the genie makes a comment at one point that Aladdin's clothing is much too 3rd century. Prior to this, Genie references that he's been trapped in the magic lamp for 10,000 years. This would mean that Aladdin takes place after the year 10,000 at the earliest. There's also Genie's numerous references to famous 20th century figures and magic carpets hovering to consider. I like that theory.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's like takes place in the far future, apocalyptic future. How about this one? Fight Club's narrator and Tyler Durden, they're the same person. Wait. Yeah. Are Calvin and Hobbes.
No.
Okay. Both Fight Club and Calvin and Hobbes feature male protagonists that dream up imaginary figures to cope with their realities. So it's fitting that someone connected the dots, thus making the claim that Calvin is actually Fight Club narrator Jack, all grown up, and Tyler Durden is actually imaginary tiger Hobbes. This is extremely convincing fan theory as Gavin P. Chow makes the case that Hobbes manifests himself as Tyler. This is because a grown-up Calvin would no longer accept an anthropomorphized I didn't say that right. Tiger as his best friend. Chow even makes the connection between the two works' secret male-dominated societies. Calvin's anti-girl club Gross, Get Rid of Slimy Girls, being an early precursor to the violent men-only fight club he creates as an adult. I don't know. I kind of like that theory, dude.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, little Calvin grows up to be Jack in Fight Club.
Yeah.
I'll take that. Maybe. How about that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yep. Dr. Claw is the real Inspector Gadget. You ever read Inspector Gadget? You ever watch Inspector Gadget? All right, so basically, I'm not going to read this one. This one says that Dr. Claw was like a fucked up Inspector Gadget from back in the day. How about that? How about the Simpsons are all geniuses? Did you know that one? Homer has a crayon lodged in his brain that makes him stupid, but when it's removed, he's really intelligent. Marge was a successful student and artist who chose to be a homemaker. Bart used to get good grades, but took after his father after seeing how happy Homer was in being ignorant. Maggie is shown time and time again to be much smarter than an average 1-year-old, and Lisa obviously is a very gifted musician.
Mm-hmm.
They're all geniuses. How about that? Ferris Bueller isn't real. Have you heard this one?
No.
Okay. Ferris Bueller's Day Off is a beloved coming-of-age film. It tells a straightforward story about three friends who play hooky from school one day to explore Chicago. As the title suggests, the main character is Ferris Bueller. But what if it's actually his meek friend, Cameron? The Fight Club theory argues that Ferris is really just a figment of Cameron's imagination and represents the ideal form of coolness and confidence that Cameron wants for himself. The Day Off is really just Cameron's head, and Ferris's girlfriend Sloane is a girl from school that Cameron has a crush on. The end of the film, Cameron destroys his father's car in a fugue state and decides to finally stand up to him. This theory has become so well regarded that it's even been discussed in other fiction, more recently, The Orange is the New Black. What do you think? Do you think Ferris Bueller was actually there, or was it all in Cameron's head?
I would like to think that.
That it was all in Cameron's head?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes the movie more interesting a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. I got two more. Three more, but one of them's really short. Batman is actually in a psych ward. Batman, blah, 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 blah. He had PTSD. The Joker is a fellow inmate who laughs hysterically, while the Scarecrow is Bruce's doctor. Things like that.
Yep.
Okay. Pinky from Pinky and the Brain is actually the genius.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. The tagline for the popular 90s cartoon Pinky and the Brain claims that one is a genius, the other's insane. Naturally, it was always assumed that Brain was a genius and Pinky was insane. However, the tagline doesn't specify which is which. The ambiguity has left the door. I didn't say that right either. The door open for a pretty convincing theory that claims the opposite. Here you go.
Yeah.
Last one. Snowpiercer is a sequel to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
I've heard that.
That's cool.
Yep.
That was quotey quotes. No, that was Fanatic Theory.
Yep.
Whatever. We're gonna do accidents next.
Okay.
Before we go any further, I know recently there was a terrible accident on set with Alec Baldwin.
Yeah.
And we could go as far back as the death on the Crow.
Yep.
While acknowledging those, didn't add those to this list.
Right.
Okay. Just trying to keep it light. All right. Did you know that there's a scene in Django where Django Unchained, where Leonardo DiCaprio gets so worked up that he slams his hand on the desk and cuts his hand?
Yeah.
He didn't even realize he did it until after.
But he actually cut himself a glass?
Yeah.
Oh,
and they
okay.
left it in. Crazy.
Yeah.
How about this one? Another Quentin Tarantino movie. Kurt Russell's Hangman smashed a guitar, right? It was supposed to be a replacement guitar, but he accidentally smashed the real one that was valued at $40,000. That is an expensive mistake.
Woo!
Can you imagine being the director, calling action, and then calling cut? I mean, like, that was the one. That was perfect. And then, like, a few days later, hey, where's that really expensive $40,000 guitar?
Here's a replacement.
Here's a
fake
replica. Yeah, a prop. All right, how about this one? When you think of Vito Corleone, do you think of him sitting behind the desk in his suit while stroking a cat?
Yeah.
Well, that cat was never meant to be in the film at all. It was just a stray that Francis Ford Coppola found near the set, and it loved Marlon Brando so much that he just performed with it.
Cool.
It's not often that a person steals the show from Brando, let alone a cat. How about that? Can you imagine Brando being like, Francis, I got this cat.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do with this cat?
Yeah. So I stroked the pussy? Okay.
Okay.
On this day of my pussy's wedding.
How about this one? For an average-sized person, it would be difficult to walk through a hobbit hole in the Middle Earth, but Gandalf experienced this trouble when he's in Bilbo's home. Have you ever seen Lord of the Rings?
Nope.
You say that with such confidence, like, fuck that shit.
I'm all right with it.
All right, well, he hits his head because he's really tall, and that is real. All right, how about this? When Guardians of the Galaxy, when Chris Pratt goes to deliver the orb, he drops it.
Yeah.
That was not on purpose. That was on accident. That's funny, I think. There is a scene in Star Wars where a bunch of stormtroopers, one of them smacks their head on the door that didn't open all the way. And then that got me thinking, like, how many times do you think that any sci-fi where they have sliding doors, they don't actually build sliding doors. Like, it's two guys pulling. How many times do you think that they walked right in?
I'm sure.
That's so good.
Times.
Last one. I have a scene from 40-Year-Old Virgin. Steve Carell was getting his hair chested done.
Oh, yeah.
That was real.
Yeah. I heard
100% real.
Yep.
Can you imagine?
What did he... Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah. I mean, that's committing to the bit,
Absolutely.
I would imagine.
100%.
Yeah. Are we done with all that?
Yeah.
Yay! That means it's time for the dad jokes, dude.
All
Are
right.
you excited?
Yep. You go first. Sir.
Oh, hold on. I got to pull mine up. You go first,
Okay.
please.
Hey, Andrew.
Hey, man.
What do you say to Simba when he's just moving real slow?
I don't know what.
Move faster.
Okay. That was cool. You want to go back and forth?
Yep.
All right. Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
I had an idea for a movie plot where a retired CIA agent searches for his kidnapped daughter in Paris. Turns out that idea was taken. Then I had another idea for a movie where the same agent is kidnapped with his ex-wife in Istanbul. Turns out that one was taken too.
I see what you did. I like it.
Yeah.
Hey, Andrew.
Hey, man.
Is your name Ariel?
No. Why?
Because we were made for each other.
We were made. That's funny.
Yep.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Hey, Brian, did you know that movie ratings are really just an indication of who gets the girl?
I did not.
Yeah. Rated PG, the prince gets the girl.
Yep.
Rated PG, the hero gets the girl.
Yeah.
Rated R, the villain gets the girl.
Yep.
Rated X, everyone gets the girl.
Yes. So true. All right. So you know what?
What?
This one's crazy.
Tell me.
What do you get when you cross Sonic the Hedgehog and Curious George?
I don't know. What?
Too fast, too curious.
That's a good one. That was good, dude. All right, ready? Hey, Brian. The other night I taught my kids about democracy by having them vote on which movie and pizza to order. And then I picked the movie and pizza I wanted because I'm the one with the money.
Perfect. This is my democracy.
Yeah. You think you have a choice. You do not.
Nope. So, dude, I'm thinking about making a movie,
Yeah?
right?
Okay.
And it's about a soldier in World War II
Mm-hmm.
with a speech impediment.
Okay.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
And I'm back and forth between names of the movie,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm really thinking Schindler's Lisp.
Jeez. Woo!
No?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
All right. My local movie theater was robbed of almost $10,000 the other night.
What?
Yeah, the thieves got away with 3 boxes of popcorn, 2 large sodas, and 3 boxes of candy and a hot dog.
So, seeing that you weren't a fan of me making a movie, I'm thinking about watching
Okay.
a movie. Like, I need a really good movie with my girlfriend.
Uh-huh.
So, does anybody have any recommendations for a good girlfriend?
How about this one? I wanted to see that new movie titled Constipated. It hasn't come out yet.
Nice.
Oh, shit. Yesterday, a beautiful girl asked me if I wanted to watch a movie. She said, "What movie would you like to see?" I said, "You pick." She said, "You pick." I said, "I don't care. You pick." She said, "Sir, there are people waiting to buy tickets behind you." It was the chick that worked in the box office.
I was like, I do not get that.
Last one. Have you seen... Oh, wait, I have more. Have you seen the new Exorcist movie?
No.
This time, it's the devil trying to get the priest out of the child.
Oh! That's good. That's real good.
Oh, man. All right, last one. Ready? Rick Astley will let you borrow any movie from his Disney collection except for Up. He will never give you up.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, yo.
Listen, before we go any further, I want to just add one more little segment here. I just remembered we have a movie idea.
Yeah, we do.
We should talk about it real quick.
Yeah, we need to.
What was the title? Give it to me.
Demon Semen.
Demon Semen? Oh, my goodness. In a world.
In a world
In a world where men go to deliver sperm in a lab.
Where cum comes after you.
A lab built on Indian burial grounds. We give you demon semen. So the premise of our horror movie is there's a sperm bank built on top of a Indian burial ground, and this causes all of the sperm samples to become haunted and coagulate together into a cum monster.
Yep.
And the cum monster.
Coming soon.
The cumster. Coming soon. Yeah, so we just, in case anybody is already making that movie, it was our idea first.
We got it. We win.
We win. All right. Do we have anything else to say about movies? I mean, we could go on forever. But it's, yeah.
That was
movies
good,
are great. Yeah. Go watch a movie, everybody. And you know what? Here's the thing. If I don't like a movie that you like, it's okay. If you like a movie that I don't like, it's okay.
I wish that the world would treat movies like politics. Where it's like, you're doing your thing. You like that movie? You like a religion? It's not my thing.
Yeah.
But that's cool.
That's cool. Do what you got to do.
Yep.
Yeah, and I wish we would stop judging people's intelligence based on what kind of movies they like.
Dude, I fucking love basketball.
Yeah.
And that was like a 4% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Exactly.
It was like, if you like this, you're tarded.
But you know what?
I love it.
And you are not tarded. So there you go.
Good.
There you go. All right, then. I guess that means it's time for the outro. You guys, if you're still listening to us an hour and a minute in, we would just like to say thank you so much. Brian, say thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
guys are so
We
sweet.
really appreciate you guys chilling with us and listening to us, but even more so, we really appreciate it when you guys hit the like button and hit the subscribe button and leave a comment and do all of those things because they really help.
Yep.
So does that.
Yep.
Thanks, dude.
Dropping bombs.
I don't know if the microphone picked that up or not, but I really hope it did.
Me too.
I'm just gonna put the sound effect right there. Hey, future me, an hour and a minute and 47 in. Do the thing. Anyways, now's the time of the show where we do shout outs, dude. Do you have any shout outs?
Let's see. I'm gonna shout out my mom, Rick. They were just in town, so I got to spend some family time. Yeah,
hello, guys.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah. I wanted to say this the other day. Your mom made my day. Can I tell you this quick story?
Yeah.
Did I tell you in person already?
No.
Okay, so you guys came to my other job,
Yep.
which for those of you who don't know is a winery, and it was by far the busiest day of the
was a
year.
slam.
We have it hasn't been that busy in a long time, and I felt bad that I couldn't sit down and have breakfast with you guys, but you guys were so nice you came out. Anyways, you guys were on your way out, and your mom and Rick came in, and your mom gave me a hug, and in that moment, like, I was so, like, frustrated with everything. I was pissed off at my girlfriend. I was pissed off at my girlfriend's mom. I was pissed off at my life. And your mom gave me a hug, and I needed that hug so much, dude. It meant a lot to me. So thanks, Mom.
There you go.
It was very nice.
Cool.
Anyways, do I have any shout outs? I would like to shout out my mom. Hi, Mom. I would like to also shout out Ethan. I think I shouted out Ethan last week, but hey, why not? Why not shout him out again? Let's shout out Tucker.
Yeah.
Let's shout out Tanner.
Yep.
Let's shout out Clay. Let's shout out Mason. Hi, Mason.
Hi, Mason.
You don't write anymore. You don't say hi to us
call,
anymore.
you don't
call.
text.
Fuck, you go to Italy and what? Fuck you.
Yep.
Anyways, let's move on to emails, dude. If you guys would like to leave a comment at the bottom of this video, that would be awesome. But if you would also like to leave us an email, you could do so by typing in the following: DadBodBand@gmail.com. That gives us access to our inbox, which you can leave an email just like these guys did. Want to read them? I'm going to read them. Ready?
There you go.
Let's do it. All right. Hey, guys. This comes to us for some people. 7D Doobie Tubi. Something like that. Hey, guys. Loved the Halloween episode. It had drama. It had grit. It had a satisfying ending. I'm recommending it for the streamies. One thing, however, though. Whatever happened to Super Hombre?
Oh,
Dads, rise up.
We don't know.
We don't know. We lost him in the fray.
Yep.
That guy, hopefully he made it out.
He's in one level or the other.
One, yeah, he's probably, maybe he made it out. Who knows? Satan, if you're listening, go find Super Hombre and help him out, man. Like, we helped you
Please.
get to that party. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? All right, next one. This one comes to us also from this one comes to us from 8008135 LOL.
Yeah.
8008135. Is that the calculator.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't spell boobies.
No.
No. Okay, then I don't get it. Hey guys, love the show. I'm not a dad myself, but listening to you guys has definitely given some insight as to how my own dad thinks and operates. Thanks for making my old man make sense. Dads rise up. Hey,
All right, rise up.
any thing we can do to help? Last one is Pepper Popper. Hey guys, love the show. Can you please talk more about teaching little ones music? What age do you start? How do you keep them going? I'm a music teacher myself, and I'm always curious how others handle these challenges. We start when they can reach the pedals,
Yep.
or where they can count to 4 or know their alphabet.
4 to 5.
Yep. Yeah, that's a good age. We keep them interested by doing what they want to do.
Yep.
We don't force them to do anything they don't want to do.
And
That's
keep
all.
it fun.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Don't just sit there with a theory book.
Yeah, come on. Play some fucking Baby Shark or
You're
Pete
gonna
the
lose
Cat.
them.
They,
Yep.
they want
Yep.
to dance.
Yep.
All right, dude. You got anything left to say about movies?
I do not, man. This is fun.
It was fun. It's always fun hanging out with you. It's always fun hanging out with the Darmy. And
Yep.
as such, we have a sign off. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
1, 2, 3.
Dads
Dads
rise up.
We will see you guys Monday at 5.
Woo!
Bye.
See you.